What's up, everybody? Y'all know who it is. Lost Jerry. I am back again with another video. Today is one of them good days that I am out here detailing my car, but I got 3 other cars I gotta do today. So those guys should be coming over here in a little bit to drop off their cars and stuff like that, so I can go ahead and get to it. So 2 of them that I know of that I got to do a buff job on, those 2 cars, and the other car is just a plain wash or whatever, blah blah blah, to get it back right, you know what I'm saying, and make everything look good. So I was looking at a pickup truck yesterday that I probably can get my hands on. So it's a GMC Chevy truck, you know, 4-seater. You got about a what? I think that's a 6-foot bed in the back. So it's not the full 8, it's the 6. So the guy's thinking about selling it to me. So even though it's kind of hard to get out here and find a truck that you're really looking for. So most of them that I've been looking at yesterday was really small back end. I don't want nothing small. I need something to put that step ladder inside, you know what I'm saying, and put the water tank in and stuff like that. And that way you got your power washer. You know, that way you ain't got to take anything off the truck. Just leave it right there as long as you got a long hose on it to spray with it, you know, and keep on going. So I will be start going to people's houses doing their cars that way, keeping them from coming to mine, so I can go out there to them and take care of business that way. So it's gonna be on wheels, rolling out, taking care of business. All right. So right now I just got done cleaning my windows on the dock mobile right here in the garage. Since it's so hot outside, so I went on ahead and cleaned those up real good and everything. So I'm gonna get ready and spray wax it. Got to vacuum out the inside again. You know, every day I got to vacuum out this car because in the street, you know, you get a lot of junk in the street. So, and plus this here ended up breaking off today. So even though I did fix it once before, it gets too hot in the car. I guess the glue wear off, and so I'm gonna be trying to look into getting that fixed, you know, and get a new one put in. That way I ain't got to worry about it. And then I gotta change out the brain box here for the windows, because you have to open up the doors for the windows to roll down. So I'm gonna have to get a new brain box for that, and that way I won't have to worry about it. And the thing is, I'm using this quick wax by McGuire's, you know, shine as you're dry, you know what I'm saying. So you can do it wet or either dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that stuff on it. I bought the new towels. Man, the towels is very, very soft. And I tell you, these some good towels here. I paid $24 for these towels here. It's like 50 of them in a pack. So there's different colors, as you know, but it's yellow and green, red, or whatever. So, but them the soft towels I'd rather have than the other ones. You know, the ones I got down here on the ground ain't no good. I'm going to get rid of those because those there didn't work that good. It was kind of a little rough thing going on, you know, but get rid of those. I'm going with these here. So, man, I ain't putting no more wax on this body in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and wax it up a little bit, you know, get the shine back going. Man. If I can find the window guards, it'd be nice to have those in black. I'm still looking for those. It's kind of hard to get those window guards. So, I can get them in chrome, but I don't want too much of chrome up there. So I'm going to go ahead and change that out. And one other thing, I'm not getting rid of the dock mobile. Everybody keep on saying I'm getting rid of the dock mobile. I'm not getting rid of it. Some people say CJ sold me a lemon. And he didn't sell me no lemon. He didn't buy me no lemon. You know what I'm saying? It was just that he got me a car. I got the car here. And my thing is to go ahead and put money into it and making sure that she keep on rolling. You know what I'm saying? So she's a good running car. And as far as I know, she ain't going nowhere. Because I got the name in the window. Ain't no need to take the name out the window. Leave it there. You know, I got everything going good. So it is riding good. You know what I'm saying? Sounds good. You know? And so far, I'm pretty much done with the engine anyway right now. It's just that I got to go ahead and get other little mining parts done. So I'm still getting knocking noise in the back here, and I already know what it is. It's some bushings right there by the rotor. So like sitting in the front by the back door. So at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and get that knocked out. So I'll say by next week it'll be done by next week. So that noise will be gone from the car. As far as everything else, you know, just like I said, the car runs good, sounds good, rides good, you know. It's just that the knocking noise in the back. That's it. And since I had got the new shocks put on there and stuff like that, you know, she been sitting still good, but you know, you got some arms back here in the back, and it's kind of hard to see it from here, but you got some at the top here, you got some at the bottom. So once I get those taken out, then she will sound a lot better in the back without hitting the humps and all that stuff like that. Because every time you hit a little small hump, you can feel it. You can hear it too. So I want to get all that taken care of quick as possible. So that way I can get back on the highway. Alright, now the sounds in the car sounding really good now. 1000 watt amp, 212, Pioneer stereo. So it's doing good. I locked myself out the stereo last week because I'll put it this way. Everything crossed over. The speakers are crossed over. Alright? They bridge. And when you bridge your stereo wires onto your amp for one channel only, they give you more power to the amp. A lot of people knows that. Okay? I'm just explaining to you what's going on with mine. Now, when I did mine like that, I set the amp and everything, you know what I'm saying? To give you that woom woom, or whatever you want to call it. It shakes your mirror inside your front of your windshield. And that makes that mirror comes down. So I really didn't want that. So every time I turned up to like 50, it blew. The amp blew out. So I take the fuse out, put another fuse in, but I had to control the bass where I had to come down on the bass a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Especially the highs. So I had to bring it down a little bit. Because the radio goes up to 60. I've never been up to 60 since I had it. So, but one time just to see how far it goes. That was it. But as far as now, I keep it at somewhere between 43. Alright? Anything over that, it's going to be hitting hard, you know what I'm saying? Really, you can't hear yourself thinking, you know what I'm saying? And plus, the mirror that's inside the windshield be coming down. So I don't want that anyway. So I'm trying not to run my old self out the car. I just wanted to sound good and sound better. And since I got everything set now to the level where it's not going to blow, if I turn up to 60, it's not going to blow that fuse. So everything's still in good shape with that. The fuse that's underneath the car with the 0 gauge that's connected to the battery, that's in good shape. You know what I'm saying? My cousin called me the other day. He was like, hey, cuz, come on by the house because my amp keep going in and out, in and out. I gets over there, and the only thing I did was looked at his amp. I'm like, whoa. How can you hook up 2 wires coming from your speaker going into your amp? I wish I had some wires to show you. But it's kind of weird the way he had his hooked up. And I'm like, who hooked this up for you? He said he did it. I'm like, okay, that's a heck of a surprise. I'm like, cuz, I'm like, you can't do that. You know, I'm like, you gotta take them wires off that was connected to your speaker and your amp. That's why come that bad boy kept on going in and out. He couldn't get past 10 on his stereo because it kept on going out. The thin of his wire was thin like this here. This thin. A little bit smaller than this. So you picture that wire a little bit smaller than this connected to your amp and connected to your speakers. It wasn't going to hold. So I made him go out and buy some wire for his speakers and his amp. And that way his sounds will never turn off again. Because it wasn't holding anything. And when I got done hooking his stuff up for him, bridge everything back over, then he have his sounds, okay? But the key was you got to turn the bass off on your inside stereo. If you don't, you're going to be pushing too much then again, you're not going to hear the music. You want to hear the music, so you want the treble in there, but you want the bass out to hear your music. So inside was sounding nice and clear. Got that set up, program for him and everything, and reset the amp for him. Now he's sounding good. I see him just about every day when I pass by the house. He be like, "Cuz, my stuff be sounding really good now. It's not shutting off." I know it ain't going to shut off. You can crank that amp up a little bit higher if you want to. It's still not going to shut off. So he was like, "Man, I'm enjoying this." I'm like, "Cool." But don't forget, don't hook up no bitty skinny little no good wire that's not going to do good with your amp or your speaker. It's just going to continue shutting off. So even though I got mines in there, I got a 1,000-watt amp in mine. So pretty much I'm pushing maybe double, maybe half of that, maybe a little bit more. But I know what mine is doing. It's sounding real good. So one reason why I set mine up a little bit different is in there. But the thing is that I have my seat fold down right there where I can get some of the bass inside without railing in the trunk. I don't want the trunk railing so much. So that's why I lay that seat down and I play it. So when the family gets in the car, that seat goes back up, and I'm trying to keep it metal. But the thing is, I start playing like gospel music or something like that in the car for the wife and the kids. I don't sit there and play all that boom, 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 whatever. Sometimes I go back to the old school music, you know what I'm saying? And I hook them up in there and just keep on chilling that way. So even though you got the old school music, then come with a lot of bass in it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put a little bass in it with it to make it sound a little bit better. And I do that from the stereo, not from the amp. So I don't mess with the amp anymore. It's set already. And I don't need to play around with it. I go straight to the stereo and I cut up the bass on the stereo where I can get that good sound from the old school music that didn't come out with no bass back then. So I do it that way. But anyway, reason why I'm doing this video, Lawsuit Jerry gonna come off of YouTube for a minute, man. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I need to get a lot of stuff done. And just like I said, the channel is getting better. You know what I'm saying? I picked up 20 new subscribers on my channel. I appreciate you guys on that. And the thing is that I'm trying to do is get my channel up a little bit better than what it is. So I will be working on that tomorrow and taking care of a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to get my channel better than what it is right now. And trust me, it's going to get done. So I will be coming off of YouTube for a minute and just to take care of all of that first and then take care of my business on my channel. And, and then I just light it back up. But right now, it's called break time. Alright, so Lawsuit Jerry is taking a break from YouTube for a minute, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I can't, the thing is the business is back up. You know what I'm saying? I got my signs put out there already on the roads and stuff like that, yards and stuff like that. People can see them, and that way they can call me. And trust me, I've been getting a lot of calls. And the thing is, I gotta go out there and give them an estimate on the house, on the property and stuff like that, and get the stuff done. So I have been moving up. So, trust me, I can't wait to get out there and get back to it again, but it's coming. Once I get back out there and talk to the people and stuff like that. So, man, the neighborhood that's right behind me, I got some stuff over there. And, like I said, they've been calling my phone. So, anyway, my 32 gang, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like my video, you know what I'm saying? Thumbs up, nice comment. And Lawsuit Jerry will come back in and check with you guys again, man, because, I love everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Just stay safe. And I'm just happy I'm back at work. I feel 100% better. But I only got, 2 weeks vacation, but I still went back to work after that, It's hard to sit at home for 2 weeks and then go back to work, but I'm glad I'm back at work anyway because I love my job, you know what I'm saying? I love the people that I work with every single day at the job, and we support each other every single day. So, just like I told them, I can probably deal with them for 10 years, and we're talking about 9 more years to go because it's been a year since I've been there. So, give them 9 more years, I'm good to go, you know what I'm saying? So, that way, it's time to relax and enjoy life some kind of way. All right? 32 gang. Peace. Lost Jerry, I am out.